Um, yes, I made it. I made it. I was so worried that I was gonna fall asleep before this, but I'm here. Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you for all the, oh my goodness. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, hi, hi. Yes, wakey, wakey. Hi. Welcome to oh, thank you, thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Oh, thank you, Manon. Oh, I'm not going to drink this stream. I'm not going to drink. As tempting as it is to take off the nerves, and as much as Leobel Senpai told me to, I'm not going to drink. Oh my gosh, hi Aurora. I am so happy you made it. What else is there in the UK other than drink? That's a good question. I have no idea. Anyways, sorry, love the accent. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. Even though it's in the Nebulink debuts, Nebulink will always have Kanami. Yes, I wanted to start out this stream saying that actually. Obviously, Kaito was supposed to debut before me. Thank you, Aurora. Woo! But yeah, no, oh, sorry, thank you so much, everyone. Yes, no, Kaito was supposed to debut before me, but unfortunately, due to personal reasons, she wasn't able to. But but no, unfortunately, she wasn't able to. So when her debut does come around, make sure to give her all your love and support. You know, she's worked really hard to get to this point, just like we have. Aurora, thank you so much for the hearts. Oh my gosh, I'm blushing. But yes, make sure to give all your love to Kaito as well, because she's worked so hard, and I wish she could be here with us, but you know, she's with us in spirit. You're so cute. Thank you, Penlock. Okay, anyways, where are my manners? Sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Mia Fenimore. I'm Nexus Academy's mechanic extraordinaire. You know, if you haven't heard about me already, I'm sure you will, whether it's for a good or a bad thing, you know. I'll be there. But no, I'm happy to be here. But yes, as a lot of you have noticed already, I am unfortunately British. And not even that. I'm not even like a cool British. I'm English. I'm so sorry. But as long as you can look past it, then I'm happy to have you around. Be proud of your heritage. I'm trying. I'm pretty sure Yaya's British. I don't think Yaya's British, man. The British are coming. Yes. But no, there are some things about England that I'm like proud of. You know, we started the Industrial Revolution, so you know, that's pretty cool. We have fish and chips, true, and we have the best drink known to man called Iron Brew. Apparently, Americans don't have it, and man, I can't imagine not having Iron Brew. What do you like about the UK, Aurora? So true. We have a lot of good things in the UK. We have Goodwoods as well. You know, for any racing fans here, any car fans, we have a lot of good things over here. But yes, sorry. Some of my hobbies. My biggest hobby is gaming. I absolutely love playing video games. No matter what it is, I'm always playing something. And I especially love achievement hunting. Just like Hiroshi, I am a big achievement hunter. I love 100% of things. Balloons, yes, I love balloons. Oh my gosh, so much. Thank you. Also, thank you to everyone that's been sending gifts. I've been trying to keep on track, but I'm finding it hard. You guys are all so nice. Yes. Oh, what console? I am a PC gamer. Yes, feel free to lurk. Feel free to lurk. No need to chat. You can just listen to my voice. But yes, no, I'm a PC gamer. I also have a Nintendo Switch, but I do play on that a lot less. My main is pretty much only PC. Um, Growing up, I had a Nintendo DS and a Wii. Those were the absolute loves of my life. I love them so much. You could not get my head out of Nintendo DS. Wii Fit Stream went. Actually, I'll get onto that later. But yes, I saw it. I think Puppy was talking about my favorite games, like favorite genres. I actually have a stream planned this week. It's a tier list of my favorite video game genres. And I'll be doing that. I think it's on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But yes, just a little spoiler here. I'm a big fan of RPGs and roguelikes. I love roguelikes. War Thunder Club 1, yes! Oh my gosh, I love War Thunder as well. I also play some games like, like Azure Lane or whatever. I haven't played Elden Ring yet, actually. Roguelikes are the games that you play where it's like kind of like a deck building game where you start out with you can do certain builds and the game drastically changes depending on how you go through. No, where's your like mention? No! I was hoping no one forgot about that. Wuthering Waves has a roguelike mode? Oh, I'm not a big gacha gamer, actually. I don't really play Genshin or anything, sorry to disappoint. But maybe if it has RNG, like a roguelike, sorry, I'm mixing up messages. If it has a roguelike, I might have to try it out. But yes, my favorite video game of all time, well, it's joint favorite video game of all time, is Yakuza 0, or Yakuza 0, depending on how you pronounce it. And Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. Obviously, the second one's a little bit less popular, I think. But I love them all the same. Good choices. Oh, thank you. But yes, no, I love the whole Yakuza series as a whole. It's so much fun. But Zero will always be my favorite. I don't really have a console, but handheld games. Thank you for the hearts, Chimera. But yeah, I have a Switch, like I said, and I still play on my my DS. I carry it everywhere with me. I also have a Game Boy Advanced, and the game I play most on there is Pokemon Yellow. And but it's not one of my favorites. I'm so sorry. So many people. I know. It's so exciting to see so many people here. Very far away. Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Gen 2. Oh, thank you, Leah Bell. Oh, survival horror. One thing you'll learn about me is I am not good with horror at all. I played through Buckshot Roulette a while ago, which isn't a horror. It's just kind of creepy. And I was on the verge of sobbing. Like, I was almost on the verge of crying. But I made it through. I did it. And I'm definitely not against playing horror games in the future. My gen mates and I have actually played quite a lot of Phasmophobia together. And hopefully those videos can come out in the future very, very soon. I had so much fun. Your community wants you to play. You should. It's so much fun. Yes, no, I need to get into more horror. I'm a big horror film fan. I love horror films. And even though it's cliche, my favorite scary movie is Scream. I love the Scream series. It's so good. But it's not my favorite movie. My favorite movies is also a joint. Should I play the Outlast games? I should. But yes, my top 2 movies is a joint between the film Snatch, starring Jason Statham, made in the year 2000. I I can quote that movie off by heart. It's painfully British. I might do a watch along of it. It is the most British film I can think of, and it's incredible. I love it. I into first person shooter games. I have dabbled in first person shooters. I played a bit of CS:GO in the past, but nothing really stuck to me. Overwatch. Okay, a lot of my gen mates have been asking me to play Overwatch. I am a Paladins player. Sometimes. Not as much now, not as much now. Um, but yes, I might try to play Overwatch with some of my gen mates, but only if they're there to support me. Paladins stay on top. Oh, for sure, Amboni. For sure. But yes, sorry, I'm getting so sidetracked. But yes, no, apart from my favorite games, I also really love playing tabletop RPGs. Just any TTRPG in general, I really love. I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons for about, I want to say 6 years now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, for about 6 years now, I think. And I've dabbled in stuff like Pathfinder, and I really love those. Hi, Lone Wolf. Hi, welcome, welcome. You're gorgeous. Thank you. But yes, no, I think Whitlock mentioned this actually, that he wants to start up a NEXAS D&D group, and I am so ready. I am so ready. Of course, Kit Kat. But yes, no, I'm so ready. I also just got. Thank you. I need the energy. I just got Baldur's Gate 3, so hopefully I can play with some of my gen mates in the future. But yes, my other hobbies, apart from video games, because I feel like I've talked about that a lot, include baking, dancing, gardening. I really love gardening. You got to decorate this cake. Oh, well, perfect timing while I'm talking about baking. But thank you for popping in. Oh, thank you too, Ra. Thank you. My favorite thing, oh goodness, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. My favorite thing to bake is any type of cake. I'm a big cakes person. I really love making pineapple upside down cake. And even though I don't really like pineapple, I don't eat pineapple. But it's so much fun to make. It's the nice mix of like challenging and fun. But yeah, as apart from, after I've baked my cakes, I need to work off those calories. So I love working out. I might do some workout streams in the future if I can figure out how to set it up without sounding like I'm dying half the time, because I like going outside to run. And obviously the wind isn't going to pick up well on my microphone. But no, I love running. I love working out with weights. I'm a bit of a weightlifter. I love hiking. I'm so glad you mentioned I love hiking so much. Over in England, we have a thing called the Duke of Edinburgh Award, which is an award that people do. Yes. And for it, you have to do a mix of skill, physical, volunteering, and a hike at the end. And I've done all my Duke of Edinburgh awards. I know, the fabled grass toucher. I know, and yes, I could probably maybe not bench a few people here, but I could definitely rep a few people here, whether it's on lat pull downs or leg press. I could probably rep a few talents. But yes, another one of my interests is comics. I really love comics. My favorites, especially, are Judge Dredd is my all-time favorites. I love Judge Dredd. I'm also a really big fan of Spawn and The Walking Dead. Those are some that I've really gotten into. Is there a genre like when it comes to comics? I really like action. Yes, I love manga. I love manga and anime. My favorite anime. Oh well, I have a long list. Yes, I was actually. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this about Kenzo. Actually, I found out that he also really likes Spawn, and he showed me his collection of Spawn memorabilia. I am so jealous. It's so cool. Would you beat Lulu in an arm wrestling contest? I could definitely try. I no promises, but I could try. But yes, um, yes, my favorite anime. Sorry, I love Zombieland Saga. That is one that I think everyone should watch. It's so much fun. I also really love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Um, obviously, it's it's just JoJo's. Which season? My favorite JoJo's part is part two. Um, it might be a bit controversial because I know a lot of people skip the first two parts. Yes, Saki is best. I love Saki. She was on my anime bingo actually. The only idol anime I watched, as it should be, as it should be. But yes, no, part two is my favorite. Part two is my favorite Namoshi. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad to find more part two enjoyers. I haven't seen Show by Rock. I need to get on that. Some more animes that I really love though. I love Oshinoko. It's one of my favorite like new season or like newer animes. Um, I also really love To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity is such a beautiful show, and I don't hear it get talked about enough. Like genuinely, it's so beautiful. Oshinoko has such an amazing art style. So true, so true. Another anime that I really love is Katana Gatari. Thanks to Whitlock, one of the first things that we talked about in depth was Katana Gatari. He made me watch the entire series, and now I'm watching it again with him and a few others. I'm not complaining though because I love it so much. It's when he says it's a good anime, you have to believe him. You can believe him on that one thing, nothing else. I'm also a big fan of a Kansai collection. If anyone's watched or played, but you know, keep that one on the down low a bit more. To Your Eternity Heads, the crazy storyline. I agree. Another big thing that I enjoy is I love making things a lot. I love a little giggle. Thank you. Oh, some people say it's annoying, but I don't know. Thank you, Ocean. Thank you. I haven't played the browser game. No, I definitely should. Um, yes, I saw him talking about Kansai Collection on Twitter. We had a brief conversation. I was first introduced by Kansai by the art. I think a lot of people were, and I don't know how to feel about that. But yes, I really love music as well. My favorite genre of music is metal, specifically German metalcore, which is kind of a niche. Yeah, no, I love German metalcore. Yes, Ramboni, you're one step ahead of me. My favorite band of all time is a band called Electric Callboy. They're not everyone's cup of tea. No pun intended, you know, the British. But I love Electric Callboy so much, and I definitely recommend you go check them out. Either their song We Got the Moves, which is more like electronic, or their song Hurricane, spelt with Kan at the end. That's more heavy, and I love that song. You can be my cup of tea. Stop it. Oh my gosh. And yes, I was literally about to say that, Rambini. Ratatata is a song they did with Baby Metal. It's their latest song. It's amazing. It's so good. If you're a big fan of Baby Metal, you will love it. But aside from my German metalcore, I also really love folk music, depending on how you pronounce it. And I also really love classical music. I am a big fan of classical music in general. My favorites at the moment, it kind of changes, but my three favorites like constantly are Vivaldi at the top, always. I also love Tchaikovsky and Debussy. Um, those are my favorites. Yes, I know. A lot of people don't like outwardly listen to classical music. They just kind of appreciate it. The Red Hot Chili Pipers. I know those are the Red Hot Chili Peppers bagpipe cover bands, right? I'm a big fan of those. Do you play any instruments? Yes, I do. I'm so glad you asked. I play the drums. I play the drums, and I have been since I was around 7 years old. Um, helps with my muscles as well. Can we see the full model? I don't really know. Like, this is just me. There's no model unless you're calling me a model, in which case thank you. But you can see my full self. I realize I haven't shown you my outfit, but yes, here I am. Here's my whole body. I have to keep my trusty bag on me. It's got all my tools. And my wonderful outfit was designed by Sino or Sin. I think it's pronounced Sino or Sinu on Twitter. It's spelt SI_NO_O. Oh, you can fix my car any day. Oh my gosh. Love the bag and the gas mask. Thank you. Thank you. You got to stay prepared. Got to have that PPE on. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm blushing. I'm going to, gotta zoom back into my face. But yes, no, you guys are very kind. But yes, I came to NEXAS from a different place. People have described it as a different world, but I don't see how that's possible. This is my world. But when I came here, I was dressed very differently, and I had gotten a lot of weird stares from people. I was dressed more in the attire that you see Kaito in, and that was just normal. But when I came here, people looked at me weirdly. So I went to Sino, and she designed me this wonderful outfit. And no, a bit of backstory about me. I grew up around people we called adventurers. My father was a blacksmith, which is how I got into mechanics and engineering as a whole. And my mother was a baker, and that's how I got into baking. And since I came to this new place, I haven't seen them, and I don't really know if I ever will. But I hope I can, because I really miss them, and I miss the adventurers. There were a few adventurers that were very close to my heart, and I hope I get to see them again. And maybe I can talk more about that in my debut 2.0, which is tomorrow, I believe. I'll have a schedule up on Twitter after this, don't you worry. But yes, also, talking about my schedule, when it comes to future streams, I really want to do baking streams. I'm going to aim to do a baking stream either once every week or once every 2 weeks. At the start of the week, I will post a recipe list for anyone that wants to bake along. And I'm going to try to aim for every Saturday. We will bake something together. And even if you don't have the money for the ingredients, or you don't have some of the ingredients, or you just don't really feel like it, you can tune into the stream anyways, because half of baking is waiting for things to cook. Yes, let me bake. So make sure to tune in, and we can make something wonderful together, I'm planning on doing some just yapping streams. I really love talking. I'm a bit of a yapper. And in the future, when we get access to either YouTube or Twitch, I would love to play through some games with you guys. and not only play through some games, but also make some games. Because one of my not so secret hobbies is games development. I know how to code. Bit of electrical engineering too, with my Raspberry Pi. Um, but yeah, no, I love making games, and maybe we can make one together. So many times. Thank you. You're very kind. Um, but aside from like the future streams I have planned, which is mostly like yapping and baking and a lot of talking about video games, I would love one day to be able to make 3D models for my classmates. I've been dabbling in 3D modeling. Well, I've been 3D modeling for about, I want to say, 5 years now. But it's with a program called CAD, which is mostly for mock-ups of engineering stuff, which is you can't make a person out of that. But I'm trying to learn stuff like Blender and Maya and stuff like that, so I can help my gen mates, hopefully. The only reason I had GTR is because of Blue. Oh, really? You'll have to tell me about that later, Aurora. And apart from my making 3D models and stuff, I would also just love to make stuff on stream. I love like metalwork and woodwork. They're big passions of mine. And maybe, if I had access to my workshop, or if I, have access to a workshop, then maybe I'd be able to do some making streams in the future. I haven't used V-Road Studio, no. I might have to dabble. But yes, I have some tags, and my art tag is specifically Fenimore for a reason. Because I don't want it to be limited to just art. If I have other people in this community that also love making things, I don't want it to be limited to just drawing. Just however you want to show your appreciation for me, I am going to love it with all my heart, which is why it's specifically Fenimore and nothing, so this means you're going to be making Goodness, you guys are so kind. I'm glad you can look past my Britishness. Sculpting and other arts crafts counts too. Of course. I wish I was a good sculptor. However, I got big hands. Not as big as Vera's, I must say. I got big hands. So sometimes it's tricky for me to get in all the nooks and crannies. But yes, I also have other tags which you can see on my Twitter. I don't think they're on my bio, but they should be. They'll be linked under my schedule post for easy access. Exactly. I know my way around a car. I just love engineering. Oh my gosh! As much as I love working with Raspberry Pi, sometimes it's they can be frustrating. But yes, goodness, it's already been half an hour. Motorcycles? I haven't worked on a motorcycle yet, but I'm up for the challenge. I've worked on bikes, but never a motorcycle. See, this newfangled, technology, I'm not the most well versed in. We didn't really have much of that back in my old hometown, but I'm so willing to learn. Sorry, I've been sneezing quite a lot. I've had to mute myself. I think there's a bug going around at NEXAS Academy because we've all gotten sick at the same time, and I've been sneezing non-stop. But yeah, I'm very glad. Thank you, Yaya. Like to hear the sneeze. Oh no, it's embarrassing. I try to play it off like I'm like really cool and like tomboyish, but then I have the girliest sneeze ever. Sneeze people. Exactly. Pay you in cake? I'm always willing to be paid in cake. Thank you, Manon. I'm so glad you guys love it. But yes, no, I'll be posting my schedule to Twitter right after this. And hopefully, have a look over, see if there's something you like. Hopefully you can catch it because I will be streaming in more like European times for my European bros. So yeah, make sure to check it out. I've tried to make sure that it's not too early for everyone else if you want to check in. It's gonna be around midday-ish, I think, for Americans. I'll have to double check. I'll double check. Yes, yeah, 3:30 in the UK right now. But it's okay. I'm a night owl. I'm a really big night owl. Yes, I hate waking up in the morning. Yes. What the hell is a kilometer? What time do you usually sleep? About 5 a.m. maybe. Some people think that I was trying to hide the fact that I was British with my wake up and good night posts. Wow, I'm not reading that. But no, some people think I was trying to hide the fact that I was British by scheduling posts for my good night post to go off at 7 in the morning. But my sleep schedule is just that bad. But no, my gen mates have been very good at trying to get me to sleep. They're very supportive. But yes, no, thank you all so very much for coming to my debut. Oh goodness, I might cry. I was so nervous for this. I was so nervous for this. My heart is pounding. I am gonna go to sleep after this. Actually, I probably won't for another couple hours. The adrenaline is running through my veins. I'm probably gonna stay up and listen to some Eurobeat, and try to calm down, which is tricky, listening to Eurobeat. Yes, that visual, that's so weird. That was the exact song I was thinking of. Gas, gas, gas. But yes, no, I think some of my gen mates might be streaming after this. But yes, I do listen to Odyssey. I love Odyssey. I think it's a travesty that people don't realize that Discord was originally an Odyssey original song, and it was originally Eurobeat. I prefer the original Eurobeat version. I do listen to A1. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna you're gonna make me stay here longer. I follow Odyssey Aurora. I love her so much. I do love A1 though. I might have to share a Eurobeat playlist with you guys. But yes, sorry, signing off. One last look at me. Here I am. I know just one thing. I know someone in Rixie's chat said this earlier, and I know you're watching, Rixie. So to the person who said that I have single mum skinny jeans, that's never going to leave my mind. I'm never going to forget that. You can't. Okay. Well, you've lost leg privileges. Bye. But yes, thank you all so much for coming to my debut. I'm going to ignore that. Wow, okay, guys, I have an 18 plus tag for a reason. Oh my goodness. Take it to there. But yes, thank you so much for all the gifts. Thank you so much for sticking around and hearing me yap. Lulu, stop, stop it. Thank you for listening to me yap this whole time. I will be opening up my marshmallow tonight as well. So if there were any things that you didn't get answered, or if there's anything you want more clarification on, ask me over there, and I will be doing a marshmallow reading stream and answering stream later this week. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to the restreamers. I actually don't know who's restreaming this right now. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Thank you to Rixie for the watch along as well. Burger, thank you, Burger Posting. Thank you. But yes, thank you, Rixie, for the watch along. Yes, thank you. You're very kind. Thank you for everyone who took the time out of their day to watch little old me. And especially thank you for the gifts. I am never going to forget this day for as long as I live. So from me, it's a good morning. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Catch you later.